There's been a few questions about the radio setup in my 2009 G8. I have an IQ conversion from what I was told was a Series E3 Maloo. So the center stack is from a completely different car in Australia that I had shipped up. The gauges are still the Speed Hut CAN bus gauges that I've had in other videos. Was a few conversion cables and adapters and such to go to the radio, but pretty much direct swap with programming. Now, as far as I know, there's still only one person that programs the US maps, and that's Chris White, and it's not a cheap venture, but it does work. And the map packs are split up into two portions of the country. You have the east and west, because their maps are a lot bigger than the Australian map pack, apparently. And there's just a SD card that sticks in the side of the radio down on the passenger side, basically near where you would do like the video cables on a stock G8 radio if you had the video and motion cables. But I also have the better steering wheel, the HSV wheel. I'm not sure what actual wheel it is. It's basically the flat bottom wheel like the GXP, except for I was told it was like a Walkinshaw wheel or anything. I can't remember the exact specs on the steering wheel, but I guess this one's no longer made. There's just different variants of the same wheel. And I also have the buttons for the IQ Series 2 radio, which gives me the nav and the Bluetooth stuff on the wheel instead of the stock G8 ones. But here we go. Start up with the radio. It has a few things. So, number one, it's factory, pretty much. So, it has all the factory functions. The one thing that is a minor irritation with having an IQ radio is the volume is on the driver's side in Australia, but the passenger side in US, and there's apparently no way to change that. It has Bluetooth, which you can see it's connected to my phone already, and updating my contacts. It also has the Bluetooth streaming, the Ipod, and this one, since it is a nav radio, has memory. So these are CDs that have been saved to it, and it'll play through the CDs. They could have, I think, 10 or so in there. Then Ipod, which, there's a jam. But Ipod, you can have a direct USB, which I don't have hooked up, which I have into my glove box. And sorry, it's kind of dark in here. It's covered up. I have it covered up for the summer because it's 115 degree summer in Las Vegas, and I'm not really going to run the car in the summer. And that's about it. I mean, stored CDs, audio, navigation. So here's the maps. I don't know if I have good enough reception in here that it thinks I'm quite a distance from my house. So yeah, it's not reading well in the garage, but I have the antenna mounted near the center speaker on the dash underneath the grill, so you don't know it's there. And if you actually tell it you want to go somewhere, so navigation, you just enter an address. That works.
Route is being calculated. Leave road at the third exit.
It also shows up in the cluster. So even though it doesn't know where I am right now, it does actually show you in a stock G8 cluster the integration, as well as the iPod. And
leave road at the third exit.
Hitting the steering wheel button just
leave road at the third exit
repeats the direction for you. That's pretty much the gist of it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. All right.